This is the Indoor Environmental Quality Credit Occupant Comfort Survey. This credit applies to the following categories. The intent is to assess the building's occupants' comfort. By soliciting feedback from occupants on their satisfaction with the building's thermal comfort, lighting and acoustic quality, indoor air quality and cleanliness, building managers will help improve the indoor environment. Gathering feedback in a systematic way can reveal problems that may not otherwise be observed during the course of typical building operations. If occupants indicate dissatisfaction, taking corrective actions will contribute towards ongoing improvement of a building's indoor environmental quality. Comfortable, satisfied occupants are more productive, delivering substantial benefits for building owners and operators. Let's have a look at the requirements. There are no establishment requirements, so straight to performance. Administer at least one occupant comfort survey to collect anonymous responses regarding at least of the following: acoustics, building cleanliness, indoor air quality, lighting, and thermal comfort. The responses must be collected from a representative sample of building occupants, making up at least 30% of the total occupants. And of course, document the survey results and develop and implement a corrective action plan to address comfort issues if the results indicate that more than 20% of the occupants are dissatisfied. Perform at least one survey and implement corrective actions. And at a minimum, perform one new survey at least once every 2 years. Doing so will get you to 1 credit point. There are 4 steps that I want to highlight in basically conducting this credit. First of all, develop an anonymous survey. The survey's response should rate satisfaction at the occupant comfort criteria using a 7-point Likert scale, ranging from very satisfied +3 to very dissatisfied -3, and with a 0 value signifying a neutral response. The second step is to administer the survey and just make sure that the survey is available to all regular building occupants, and project teams may use incentives to increase the survey response rate. This may be helpful. Thirdly, collect and summarize the survey results, and by doing so, determine the average level of satisfaction in each of the area of occupant comfort. And then lastly, develop a corrective action plan, and these must address areas of concern with dissatisfaction rate above the 20%. Let's have a look at a set of sample questions that could be used. Specific follow-up questions are not prescribed by this credit, but the following are examples that illustrate some possibilities. For example, in warm or hot weather, the temperature in my workspace is often too hot or often too cold, yes or no. And in warm or hot weather, my hands are too cold or my feet are too cold, yes or no. Same thing for cool weather. In cool or cold weather, my hands are too cold, my feet are too cold, yes or no. When is this most often the problem? Morning, midday, afternoon, or evening? These are examples of questions that you can use. Alternatively, provide an open-ended format to solicit feedback on specific sources of thermal discomfort. An example could be, please describe the specific issues that you have experienced related to thermal comfort in your workspace. In terms of the required documentation, pretty straightforward. Provide a copy of the survey addressing acoustic, building cleanliness, indoor air quality, lighting, and thermal comfort. And provide a summary of the survey result and a description of the corrective actions taken. For this credit, no exemplary performance is available.